Awful. Can you talk to us about, there's been this controversy over the snow laborers and the sort of what some see as onerous need to have documentation. Can you just talk about if that's new and what you make of the controversy?
This is all long-standing. This is a long-standing program and long-standing requirements, and this is a way that New Yorkers get paid to shovel snow in assistance with the city's response to a winter storm event. Federal law requires that employers get authorization and documentation to pay people for their work. We are not allowed to just cut checks to individuals for their work. And these are the policies that we've had in place, but I understand that for many it's the first time that they've ever heard about it.
Thanks, Mel. Amanda, go ahead.
And just before we go, I'm sorry, brother, if you wouldn't mind turning off the flash, it's a bit blinding. Thank you.
I have no flash.
Thank you.
Hi, Mayor. Just following up on my question for yesterday regarding the snow shovelers. Any word on the compensation? That's my first question. And secondly, we saw the death toll from the last snowstorm. How are you ensuring that if all homeless New Yorkers are, back in shelters?
Absolutely. So I'll start with your first question, and I'll go into your second one. So the starting pay for emergency snow shovelers is about $19 an hour. After they work 40 hours through a week, that then increases to about $28 an hour. And thanks to the work of DSNY and so many others, we have expanded the pool of emergency snow shovelers. In the previous storm, we were looking at about 500 emergency snow shovelers. Now that pool has expanded to about 1,400. And you heard the commissioner say about plans for how the first 1,000 of them are going to be deployed between this evening and tomorrow morning. And for our approach during this weather to homeless New Yorkers, we have put our city in an enhanced code blue. Now, what that means is that not only are we going to be rerouting all 311 calls regarding homeless New Yorkers in need of assistance to 911, but we are also opening up 22 warming buses, 11 H&H warming spaces, 13 DOE warming centers, as you heard from the chancellor, and we are also critically keeping our on-point overdose prevention centers open overnight through the blizzard. That's both for this evening as well as Monday evening. The reason that I highlight that as being so critical is a number of New Yorkers in the prior storm and in the prolonged Arctic spell after that lost their lives due to a preliminary indication of overdose related. And so to have these centers open overnight through extended hours that they would typically have, it's critically important as to getting homeless New Yorkers inside. Now, beyond this, what we are seeing is that our outreach workers are continuing to do incredible work. Just yesterday, they made 86 placements of homeless New Yorkers into safe haven sites and shelters. This will continue to be critically important because what we saw over the previous prolonged cold spell is these workers were able to make 1,400 of those placements. Now, New Yorkers have also played a critical role in assisting with this response, and we are trying to make it as easy as possible for those New Yorkers. And so that's why we're going to be sharing the information as to where the warming centers are, as well as what these information is on Link NYC kiosks across the city.
Out of curiosity,